I think you're going to be mad at me today because I am here to bust up some myths. I have said, and you have been listening, and you have responded. I have said that you can't help everyone, that you can't be everything to everyone, that's not going to be effective marketing, that's not going to be, you're not going to have an effective message. And I'm getting resistance, but you're in communication, so that's okay because then I can make a response video. So today I am going to bust through 4 myths about who you help and how you help them and what you really can do. So I'm just going to jump right into it because this is going to be a tough love episode. And we all need tough love because I do love you. It's just got to be tough sometimes. So the first myth is I can help everyone. I know you say I can't, but truly what I do can help everyone. And the truth is, you cannot help every single person on the planet. You really can't help everyone. Not everyone has a pain point that your solution is the answer to. You don't vibe with everyone. You don't even speak the same language as everyone. So to say and to convince yourself that I can help everyone, it's just not true. At some level, there's some more specificity that you can lend to your marketing and your messaging and your packaging and what you do. So instead of saying I can help everyone, instead I would say get clear on who you help and how you help them, because the same way you don't even speak the same language as everyone, so that's a layer of specificity. You can continue to see who are you the best fit for, and that's looking at what you do, how you do it, and who you can help. I remember when I went to visit my parents and I was helping my dad declutter some rooms, and he had a stack as high as the ceiling of, I think it was called PC World, which is a computer magazine. Already, I'm just like, no, thank you. But he loves that magazine. He keeps them. He tears, articles out. He's all about it because he's a tech guy. He loves technology and has ever since I was born, since way back in the day. That's his jam. There's nothing in that magazine that I'm interested in. I don't want to read a magazine about computers. If someone, let's say you, who would be someone I could hire, advertise in that magazine, I would not ever see it because what they're helping people with is not what I want to read. I'm not attracted to that magazine. And so you have to know that everything is not for everyone. And that's the good news. So just know that you are not for everyone. And that's actually the great news, because then you can get really specific about who your peeps are. All right. The next myth is that I can reach everyone. As long as I show up authentically, then everybody's going to be attracted to me. And of course, that is not true. Especially in this online world, you have got to be specific. You got to have some specificity because there's so much noise out there. And so the truth is, you can't effectively market to everyone. You have to be very specific. So as people are scrolling, through their feed, or, seeing all the tiles on YouTube of what they can choose, you have to stand out. The words have to jump off the page. People have to know that through your language that you're speaking directly to them. So even if you think of companies or a brand that speaks to many different people, I will have you know that they probably have a whole group that is just focused on that one silo, one demographic. And so they're focused on one area while there's another department totally focused on a different area. So when I worked for a Fortune 500 company, they had a lot of different products. And being on the inside, I was able to see that for product A, there was a whole organizational chart from the representatives to the managers to the VP and on and on. And each of their products had their own department looking only at that one product. And so on the outside, it looked like they catered to a lot of different people and that their marketing was everywhere. But actually, they had very specific departments focused on just one piece of the brand. Now, for small business owners and even micro business owners, we don't have those huge teams. So it would behoove you to just focus on the one that you really serve. And especially from a marketing perspective, you don't have this huge marketing budget to be going out and appealing to a bunch of different people. You really just want to get specific so that you can effectively market to your favorite kind of soulmate clients. Make sense? Next, you got to consider that you don't want to be everything to everyone. I already said at the beginning, it's an impossibility to be everything to everyone. But also, you don't want to be everything to everyone in a more general sense of that. Maybe you've had this experience. I know a lot of life coaches have this experience where you're kind of getting anyone in who, likes you. And so you let them hire you. And then you're not well equipped to answer their issues. And so you're staying up all night researching. It's like, okay, how do I make sure I get a meal plan for them? And how do I help this person with their mindset? And then how do I help this person grow their business? And it's just all across the board. You got into this business for freedom, for fulfillment, for fun, and for happiness. And that is the main way to burn out, get tired, and feel inadequate because you're not working in your zone of genius all the time. So you don't even want to be everything to everyone. So don't even start going down that road, right? Myth busted, boom. We don't want it. And then the last thing I'll say is that thinking that you can help everyone is actually out of integrity, because if you're saying, yeah, I can help you, and you're not the best person who's equipped to help that person in front of you, then you're actually taking a client away from someone. And that person would have been better off with them. And so you're robbing the potential client of getting the best transformation that is really for them. So like I just said in the example of how, you're being a health coach to this person, a business coach to this person, and a mindset coach to that person. If the person really needed help with their health and that's not your zone of genius, then they're messing with you when really they could have just got a health coach that's obsessed with health and helping people with it, and they would have been better served going with them. So if anything else, I know integrity is a big leverage point for both of us. It's out of integrity to kind of pretend or try to appeal to everyone. The thing about, the coaching and professional development industry being so saturated and so many people in it is that you can get specific and you can get specialized and you can really get good at what you do. And so it would be of more service to refer someone than to just take them on as your client. So it is out of integrity even to just be talking about you can be everything to everyone, because it's just not true. Instead, what would be better is to really get clear on what you're great at and, wave that flag, start talking about it, let people know what you do really well, how you can help them, and then you're off to the races. So what you want to do if you've been on the I Can Help Everyone train is instead get clear on what you do, get clear on who you help, and get clear on how you're going to talk about that to your market, to the world. And if you need support with that, let me know. I can give you some resources that will get you moving right away. So go out there, get clear on who you help, and shine on, sister.